Hi guys, it's Nala and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be the pack and prep with me for Costa Rica. I am so excited to be filming this video. If you guys didn't watch my last video, that is where I announced that I'm going to Costa Rica. So just a quick little recap, I'm going to Costa Rica for 6 days with my dad, my stepmom, and my stepsister. And from the time that I'm filming this video, I'm leaving in 3 days because I'm flying to Massachusetts first to my dad's house so that we can all fly out to Costa Rica. So I am just so excited, but we're gonna be doing everything because I have been setting aside clothes all week to start packing and making outfits and everything like that, but I am not officially packed at all. And this is my first time out of the country, so I am just so excited to wear the cutest outfits possible. So yeah, let's just get right into today's video. Here's a quick little overview of what my room is currently looking like, and my bathroom looks honestly even worse. But basically, this is my suitcase, and I've just been throwing stuff in here that I know that I want to bring on my trip for the past couple weeks. So I've just been leaving my suitcase in my room and throwing stuff in here, but this is nothing like officially packed, rolled, outfits made. This is just cute stuff that I know that I would want to bring, if that makes any sense. This is also like my carry-on that I want to bring. I've been ordering so much off of Amazon and just so many things off of different websites to get like cosmetic refills because I didn't realize how much stuff I was out of until you have to travel for 6 days. I've also just been testing different things, so we're gonna go through all of that. We're gonna go through all of my entire packing list, the carry-on, everything, airport outfit, definitely an all-day ordeal, all that stuff, because I am gonna be vlogging this trip, which means all of my adapters, all of my cords, everything like that. So I honestly don't even know where to begin with this. Like I said, here's the overview of everything. I'm not using packing cubes this time just because I don't want to take up any extra space, but I am using lots of pouches because I love pouches. I think the thing I should start off with doing is just going through and showing you guys my favorite things that I'm going to bring and maybe start rolling it and actually packing it in, because right now everything's just like dumped on top of each other, and organizing it like by category. That way I can see how heavy it is, how much room I have, and what else I need. I already know like off the top of my head that I need leggings, number one, because I have no leggings in here, undergarments, shoes, and toiletries. That's stuff that I have not put in here yet. And first thing, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I do already have in my bag. Okay guys, I hope this looks good. I'm on the floor. I set myself up on the floor. I just wanted to go through like a couple pieces that I'm bringing. Some of them I'm still debating on, but majority of the pieces that I have in here I definitely do love. So I wanted to show you some of these pieces. Sorry about the lighting too. My room is very bad for lighting, and the sun will probably be setting within the next 2 hours, so it will be changing to my overhead lighting. Bear with me please. Starting off with these 2 pouches from Amazon. I just ordered these because I feel like some of my pouches that I have right now are dirty, and I love pouches. Like, I am such a pouch girl, and because this is my first time going out of the country, I also wanted to make like a little set for the airplane. So I wanted a skincare set, makeup, hair, and then just like one little bag for my carry-on as well. So this set, it was $8, super cheap, and it came with this big checkered bag, super nice, and then like the lined inside. This is also perfect for like bikinis, undergarments, or anything. And then it came with this smaller one, so I still don't know what I'm allocating to my pouches yet because I have other pouches as well, so I have to decide what I want to do with this. But I have this little one too. I'm not going in order right now of like category because like I said, everything's just dumped on top. When I'm packing, I'll pack in the order of like tops, bottoms, everything like that. The next thing I have is this little hat. It says Los Angeles. I don't typically wear lots of like caps like this just because of my curly hair and like the volume. It looks kind of like dumb when I put the hat on, if that makes sense. But because my hair will probably be wet a lot of the time from the beach or the pool, I'll be able to put this on and just protect my face from the sun as well, because we will be taking a hike. To go along with headwear, I have 3 of these hair scarves. In my last video, I think I wore one of the hair scarves in one of the clips, and I haven't figured out correctly how to style these where I don't think they look like stupid on me, but I think they're still really cute, and I just kind of wrap it to like where it looks like a little high bun. And it's nice because they're satin, so they protect your hair, and it's just an easy way to throw your hair up, especially if like you're on the beach or something. Even if it doesn't look the best, it's just a practical thing that I think is nice, especially for vacation. I got these on Shein actually. So I have this print, and they're like the extra large kind. So this is like a black and gold print, black, gold, and green. Then I have this like cheetah and pink print, super cute. And then just like the normal pink bandana kind of look. Still in accessories, I don't have any bags yet besides this tote bag in here. I think I'm gonna be bringing one other like daily purse that I have to figure out what I want to bring, but I have this Brooklinen tote bag, and I just thought it was simple, easy for like the beach, sunscreen, everything like that, and pool. I just don't like to bring anything heavy for beach trips, so I wanted to just bring this small tote bag. And then I also have this, it looks like a tank top, but it's actually a tote bag. It's like a mesh tote bag, which is really, really cool. So it looks, like I said, looks like a tank top, but then when you hold it, it's actually closed at the bottom. So it's a really pretty cute beach bag, especially like with a neutral outfit. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it 100% if I don't need it, but I thought it was so cute because it's obviously tropical. Moving on to some clothing pieces that I'm gonna be bringing. I have this little crop top from Cotton. This is super cute, even though it's like small, because I'm gonna be wearing like long skirts and stuff, it like balances out, if that makes sense, because I'm short. So it's super pretty and in this like really pretty like sorbet green color. Super cute, and like I said, it's from Cotton. Then I have this cheetah skirt, one of my favorite skirts I own. This is actually the favorite skirt that I own ever. And I don't know where it's from because I thrifted it and there's like no tag on it, but it is the best skirt I've ever bought in. It's satin and it just looks so good. It's so flattering. So it's perfect for like dinner because we're, like I said, we're gonna be gone for 6 days. So we don't really have a strict itinerary. We know there's probably gonna be a lot of dinners because when you're on a vacation like that, you're not cooking. So this is definitely gonna be one of the dinner fits, and I wanna get a lot of good sunset pictures as well. Then I have this linen set. This is just like tops and bottoms. I actually got this from Burlington, and it's just like this cream button-up linen set, and then here are the bottoms. And you can just pair this little tank top or just put it over your bathing suit. Super easy, nothing too crazy with that. I thrifted this gorgeous black dress that I actually need my mom to finish like sewing out. So there's a couple parts that like came loose, but it is so pretty. I don't know what the brand is on this either, but it is a just like this black mini, or I don't know if it's not mini, this is like a midi dress, and it's a bandeau top, but it has a little beaded halter. So you can either wear it as a bandeau or you can wear it like around your neck as a beaded halter. So adorable. I'll be wearing this definitely out to dinner. And I also just want to say, I didn't preface this by saying I make raw neck overpack. Like when people say they're overpacked, they do not understand what that even means, because then they get on the camera and then they pull up their 5 outfits that they're gonna bring. I am prepared for about 6 months in Costa Rica for 6 days, but I'm okay with it as long as it's all under 50 pounds. I don't really care how much I'm bringing because we are checking a bag, so it doesn't really matter to me. Then I have this H&M. A lot of stuff is new with tags too. Like, and then I have these H&M linen pants. These like blue and white striped linen pants. They're just perfect to throw over anything. And I still am missing so much stuff in this bag. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, I threw a lot in here. I have this really cute over top. This was from Marshall's, and it's just this striped button down. Super cute. Easy to throw on with a tank top as well. And then I have this crochet top. You can throw this on with a tank top. I actually thrifted this. You can throw this on with a tank top or you can throw it on with a bathing suit. Super cute and perfect for the beach. I definitely am now seeing that I'm like overpacking way too much because I still have more stuff that I need to put in here. So I'm gonna have to downsize in some parts. But then I have this really pretty green dress from Target. It's this satin neon green dress that I wanted to wear for sunset pictures. Look at how gorgeous that is. I'm gonna move on to bathing suits really quick because your girl still has a good amount of clothes in here, and now I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to downsize a little bit because I don't need all these clothes. So moving on to bathing suits really quickly, I have this one piece, and it's like a bandeau, like a strapless bandeau one piece. Super cute. And then I just have some other like bikini pieces. I have these bikini bottoms that I've never worn. They're super cute. They're just like hot pink, and I can pair it with like a tankini or another bikini top. And then I have, this is one of my favorite tankinis. I don't know why people say tankinis aren't cute because I personally really like them, but it's strapless and it's cheetah print, so I always like to wear this little tankini. And then this is one of my favorite tops that I've ever worn. It's like this peach top. I don't have any bottoms for this, so I'm just gonna mix match, but this peach top, super cute. This is from Old Navy, I think. No, H&M. It's from H&M. And then I just have a couple more like 2-piece normal like ruche bathing suits. So those are some of my like favorite pieces that I'm gonna be bringing. I'm not gonna go through all of it because I definitely need to downsize. So maybe I should make like a packing list and make what's like definitely urgent. But I need to just start actually rolling and deciding what I'm actually gonna bring as well. But I'm gonna show you my airport outfit first before we get into this because this is gonna take a minute. I'm so tired already and I didn't even start anything. Here's my airport outfit. I'm gonna pull it out for you. I am so overwhelmed by this. Me pulling out these outfits to show you guys just made me realize how much I overpacked already. And this Target bag has a skirt that I just bought new to bring. So I am definitely scared. But here's the airport outfit that I'm deciding to bring. Let me move you guys somewhere lighter, hold on. So it's this Reebok hoodie in this super pretty blue color, and then just some like light gray sweat shorts because Costa Rica is already 98 degrees. So the second I get off the plane, I'll probably have a tank top underneath, but the second we get off the plane, we will be so hot. So I'm sure we're gonna probably wear our bathing suits underneath as well. The flight is 5 hours, by the way, and we're leaving at 5. So we should get there at around 10 in the morning. And then I'm gonna wear it with my pink Reeboks match, and that should be the airport outfit. So that's why it's hanging on a hanger right now so that I don't pack it and I don't put it away and I don't forget it. So I'm just gonna keep this hanging on my door. But I think the plan now is I'm gonna make a quick little packing list on my laptop. Not like number it, but just have these like bottoms, tops, skirts, stuff like that. Because right now I just put pretty much all the cutest items in my closet in my suitcase, and that's not gonna work because I have so much stuff to bring, including like hair products. I'm bringing full-size hair products and everything. So this is gonna be super heavy. So I need to really go through this. I need to really go through this and downsize a lot. So let's make a quick little packing list. Okay guys, I just finished my packing list. It's super long, but I'm probably gonna keep updating it while I'm going and also crossing it off. But it's good for me to have at least something to look at to like cross off. So I think just to do round one, because I feel like whenever I pack, I'm going like in rounds. And like I said, I still have 3 days until everything has to be finalized. But I'm gonna start off with my clothing because that's the hardest. And I'm just gonna follow my packing list with everything that I have in here and roll everything and start organizing it in my suitcase by what I'm definitely gonna bring. Then we can work on the carry-on, the accessories, all that stuff, toiletries, because I honestly feel like that's gonna take longer than the clothes for some reason, because that's like all my tech stuff and everything. So I'm gonna try to get the clothing done within at least like an hour and a half and getting it organized and like the weight not too heavy. So yeah, let's work on getting our main bag done. I do have laundry that's in the washing machine, so I will see like probably a couple pieces that I'll want to throw in there last minute, because I feel like the stuff that's in your like weekly laundry is like your favorite items. So I probably will have a couple things I'll have to throw in there later. But right now I just want to organize all the stuff that I have in there. Maybe an hour later, and I rolled everything in my suitcase, and what's really good is that everything so far fits on one side, which almost never happens. It's typically on both sides. So I've been going through my checklist on my computer and trying to figure out what else I need to add and if there's anything I need to take away. I do know that I am gonna need a couple of outfits for when I'm in Massachusetts because it's 40 degrees right now, so none of these tropical outfits will work for there. And I also need pajamas, but let me show you what it's currently looking like. So this is the bag currently, and like I said, this is all the clothes on one side. I'm still debating if I need to take anything out because I know that I still need to add leggings, pajamas, and toiletries, and then a couple pairs of clothing for Massachusetts. But I also did realize I think I'm packing too many bathing suits, so I want to go through this because this is filling up this entire section, and I want to put some undergarments in here instead so that this is not all this. So I'm going to try to consolidate to maybe just bathing suits and these two, and then take one of these out. And then over here so far I have all my accessories, so the hair scarves and then the pouches, which I'm actually going to use some of these for my carry-on too. I don't know which ones yet, so let me take these out. But I have my hair scarves, and then like my bags, tote bags, and then just one more item of clothing over here, hats. And then we were told to get these water shoes for the hike because we're going to be in the waterfall, so it kind of gets a little rocky. So I just grabbed some water shoes from Walmart. And yeah, and then I have my start of a skin pouch over here because I've been collecting some travel size stuff and new packs. Like this is my favorite facial spray, and I got it in a mini, so I've been getting stuff in like smaller sizes. I got like a mini loofah so that I can fill this up. I just restocked on my Curology moisturizer, stuff like that that I know will end up running out on the trip. So that's what it's looking like right now. My plan is actually to move on to my carry-on. Reason being is because the carry-on that I have, it's super nice. One thing I do not want to do is overpack my carry-on. I do not want to be holding a heavy carry-on, but something I can do is put shoes in the bottom, or like if I have one extra outfit, I could put it on the bottom of this. So that's what's really nice about this carry-on, and it's pretty big. So I want to get through like my pouches, whether that's skincare, hair care, anything, technology, any pouches that I'm gonna be making, I want to get through that now. That way I can see how much room I have left in my suitcase for other stuff, and shoes can also go under here too. Let's start shifting away from the suitcase right now and go and start doing the carry-on, and then I will go back to the suitcase and also look into my laundry that I have to get out of my dryer to see if there's anything else that I want to add. Okay guys, so the first thing that I want to do, I'm sorry about the lighting because it's starting to get to that awkward time where the sun is setting and it's getting weird. But I want to collect all the pouches that I have so that I can decide where I want which. So I obviously have these two from Amazon, and then I also have this really good size, and this one's lined, so I want to be kind of mindful of what I put in here because this is nice and waterproof. This comes with my carry-on that I got from Amazon, so pretty good size. It's actually very good size, and it came with this pouch. I also have this little palm tree pouch that I can bring. Don't have to. I do want to clean these if possible, but for the sake of the video, I might just pack them and then scrub them down later before I leave because I still have 3 days. But in here, I have things that I've been collecting for the plane. So disinfectant wipes, regular wipes, wet wipes, a little Tide to Go pen, stuff like that. I'm also probably gonna have hand sanitizer, all that fun stuff. I just bought a new hand sanitizer, so I need to get that out of my bathroom. And then I have some really fun travel items in these two pouches that I want to talk to you guys about, so I'll talk to you guys about this later. But I'm gonna be bringing these in my carry-on as well. And then I got this cute little passport holder. My dad currently has my passport in Massachusetts because, like I said, it's my first time going out of the country, so I actually just got it done. So I'm so happy that it came back fast enough. He has my passport, so I'll get that when I'm there and slip it in here, probably with my wallet. That way I can keep my passport on me. And then I also got some face masks and stuff for me and my stepsister to do on the plane, be all cute on the plane. So stuff like that. I just want a little cute little skincare pouch and just regular disinfectant, all that stuff pouch for the airplane. And then we also need to do my jewelry pouch, which I haven't done, which is gonna go in my checked bag. But I love using these Every Jewels pouches. They're my favorite. I do have a code with them. I can't remember it, so I'll put it maybe in the description box, but I think it's either 10 or 15% off. But yeah, these are literally my favorite pouches. I think I have 3 of them, so I'm gonna pack all my jewelry in here because something about me is I love some good gold. An outfit is not an outfit without a bunch of jewelry, so this is my favorite part. And then this bag also comes with a strap and then just a bunch of inside pockets that we can use, and then a laptop slip. I have to think of this very strategically. I have these 2 pouches. So this is my makeup pouch, which I'm gonna take out everything that I don't use in here because for some reason these always end up getting packed with stuff that you don't use every single day, and only keep the stuff that I use every single day in here. And then I have this pouch, which is my emergency pouch, almost for my purse. So this has my hand sanitizer, which I just bought a new one of these for the trip. Wrinkle releaser. This is empty, so it's not gonna be very helpful, but wrinkle releaser, Lysol for anywhere. I have another Tide to Go pen in here. This is a fabric freshener on the to go. And then I have a little perfume in here. I want to only bring 1 perfume. I was debating on bringing my Dossier perfumes because they're my favorite, but I think to keep everything portable and just the best, this is a roll-on, and it's a basic smell. I like it, so I'm gonna bring this one with me. So I have to figure out what pouches I want for which, because right now everything's flying around, and once I organize that, I'll get back to you guys. Update on the pouches and everything. So I have my glam pouch which has all my makeup, which I end up going through, so it's just the stuff that I know that I'm 100% going to be using, and I check out all the random disgusting stuff. I am going to be going through everything and wiping it all down before I go, and hopefully wiping down my bags too. They're not too bad. I just want to make sure that they're as clean as possible. And then I have my skin and shower stuff. I think for right now I'm just gonna have my hair stuff kind of loose in there, or it might be able to fit in one of my extra pouches. I have 3 pouches that are extra, which I'll show you. But like I said, I have my Curology moisturizer in here. I just got a restock on my hyaluronic acid serum from Good Molecules. I got a mini little loofah, some Q-tips. Oh, this is my favorite rosewater spray, which this actually has to go in a different pouch. This is my spray-on deodorant, and that's the skin pouch. This pouch, which is the bigger checkered one, is the one I decided to be my airplane pack, just because I kind of had a lot of stuff. And this is not only for the airplane, but it's just kind of stuff that I would also use in the airport and the airplane. This is gonna go in here too. So I have my rosewater spray, I have some face masks for the plane, I have my perfume that I can keep reapplying, I have all those wipes that you saw, some Lysol, some hand sanitizer, some lip balm, and all that fun stuff in here. If anything else needs to be added, it can be added, because that's why I did that. It's a big pouch because the flight is 5 hours, which is not that long, but even if I wanted to add a little snack on top, like a protein bar or something, this is just gonna be my little organized pouch for the airplane. I do always like watching some TikToks to get some extra ideas in case I forget something. But other than that, this pouch is done. I just end up sliding my passport on the side pocket, and then this pouch is empty right now, but I will end up getting into it later on tonight. This is the one that I chose to be my tech pouch because it's big enough. It's very structured, so it's, you know, like gonna be not damaging. I wanted something very easy to open because in TSA, I'm bringing 2 cameras and I'm gonna have to take them both out. So I wanted something very easy to open. I'm gonna have my lens detached, so something that's gonna be able to carry all that stuff, and it's lined with plastic. So if anything else spills for any sort of reason because of the elevation, it's gonna be protected in here, which I know you're probably thinking, why not just put the stuff that could spill in here? I get that, but I didn't have any other bags big enough to fill my camera equipment in, so I just kind of did it backwards. If anything spills in my bag, I can handle that as long as my equipment is fine. So yeah, this is gonna be my first time traveling with this carry-on. I hope it's not too big. That's why I'm not like over packing it, because I like to put it under my feet if possible, because I like to access it during the flight. I really hate having to put it in the overhead bin, but if I have to, it's fine. This is going to be chargers, my Canon M50, which is for pictures, and then this camera, the Canon V10, and then like I said, all my chargers for either my laptop and all that stuff, SD cards. I have my little phone light. All that stuff is going to come with us to take pictures. And also I need to order a couple more SD cards before I leave, like tonight, because literally while I was filming this, my SD card keeps filling up and I cannot have that happen on the trip. I will be so aggravated. So I need to make sure I get another SD card, and I'll probably get it in like a 512 gigabyte. This one's only 100, so make sure that I'm set for the entire vacation and I don't have to touch it. So yeah, this is gonna be my tech pouch. And then I have 3 pouches left over. One of the little checkered bags, that lip pouch that I had earlier, some stuff in, and then the palm tree pouch. But right now I wanted to show you guys some really cute travel gadgets that I've gotten that is also my carry-on. They're in their own pouches. So this little gadget right here is super cute, super lightweight. I didn't want to get anything that was gonna like really be heavy in my carry-on, but one of them is like a little bit bigger, but I feel like it should be worth it. So this is super cool because this is actually a little foot hammock, and honestly, like some people would say this is extra, but for me, I've only ever been on, the longest flight I've been on is like 3 hours, and I get just like antsy and like irritated. It's not even like I'm uncomfortable, but it's just like you just feel, you know, whatever. So if I can make my flight the most comfortable as possible, I'm going to. And this was only $3 on Amazon. So this goes right over your tray table, and then you can like obviously extend this more, and you can rest your feet the entire flight. And the tighter you go, you can obviously have your feet higher. And for me, this would work really well because I actually have very short legs. So I'm not gonna have a problem with like my legs hitting, you know, the underneath the seat. So this will be really, really good. I'm very excited for this. And you can either use it with the tray table down or up, but the higher you go, obviously with it, it's like fully having your feet up. So I thought that was really, really cool because I feel like that's one of the biggest things that you get uncomfortable with on the plane is like constantly like shifting because your feet are on the ground. So that's why I got this. And side note, I have a very hard time sleeping on planes. So that's another reason why I got this stuff, because I don't just like fall asleep, and for 5 hours I probably will just be staring at the ceilings. That's typically what I do on the planes, because for some reason when I watch movies, like I can't focus on the movie when I'm on a plane. So I figured, why not get this cute little thing. And then this little gadget, this company Sarahson actually sent to me to try out, which I was so excited when they sent it to me because I've seen it before on TikTok. So it's a travel pillow, which I'm praying works, because there's a specific kind of headrest that the plane needs for this to work. They also sent me another model that you can use without that kind of headrest, but the reason why I'm hoping they both work is because I wanted both my stepsister and I to have one. But this is really, really cool. So it comes in this little pouch, and you get this little eye mask with Velcro on the sides, and this thing is memory foam. Okay, it's very, very soft. I got the black color. You also get the draw strap if you want. I just think I would look kind of silly doing all this on the plane, but this is totally helpful because I use a chin strap when I go to sleep at night, so this would be totally cool to use on the plane. But basically, I will insert like maybe a clip or something so you guys can see what it looks like. Oh no, they have pictures on the back. So this is your pillow, your travel pillow. It's memory foam, and then you have 2 straps in the back, and this is gonna go around your headrest. So not your seat, but around your headrest. So some planes actually have little headrests on your seat, and then you can tighten it, and then it's gonna sit like this on your seat. And then when you sit back, you're gonna Velcro the eye mask to one side, and your head's gonna be inside of it, and this is how you're gonna sleep. So I think this is so amazing because I never like sleeping, number one, but also because whenever you fall asleep, you're always like leaning over all this stuff. This keeps you literally strapped into the chair, and it's blackout. So I'll show you. This is the pictures on the back of what it looks like, and you can literally just look up on TikTok Sarahson travel pillow. I am so excited to try it. I just hope that like my airline allows it, because heard some people had problems with their airline, and that it works and it's not like difficult to set up, because I think certain planes have different kinds of headrests, and we typically always fly JetBlue, and I know that JetBlue has wider headrests than others, so I don't know. I'm gonna bring it. I'm also gonna bring my stepsister the other one, which is a little bit larger, but she can try it as well if she wants to, and we will definitely let you know how it goes. I'm hoping to film a travel vlog in addition to the Costa Rica vlog, so you guys should see if it works or not. But this is just another fun little gadget that I thought would be so cool to show you guys, because I feel like if it does work, it would make your traveling so much better. And yeah, it's just like in this perfect little pouch, and I'm just gonna slip this into my carry-on as well. I also got this adorable phone case off of Amazon, I think, and it has little lilies on it and like a little leopard pattern. So this is the phone case that I'm gonna change into for when I go to Costa Rica, because I just think it's matching the vibe so much. And I also just fixed my camera lenses and put on all of my new gems again. So everything is set up for Costa Rica when it comes to my technology. I am going to do a lot of digital cleaning tonight. We're gonna work on that. Next thing I'm going to do, I think, is maybe grab my laundry so I can see how much stuff I definitely know I would want in my laundry, to see if I need to downsize it all. Start working on the tech and bathroom stuff. I'm obviously not gonna pack everything for toiletries because I need to use it the next 3 days, but even if I could just get my head like wrapped around what pouches I'm gonna use, what else I need to add, all that stuff, that would be good. I also wanted to do an everything shower tonight, which I'm probably gonna end up doing another one, because the thing is, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving in 3 days, but then we're not actually leaving until Costa Rica until 3 days after that. I was gonna do my nails in this vlog, but I'm just gonna do my nails when I get to Massachusetts, because I feel like I'd be wasting days with them on if I were to do it now. So I think I'm gonna do an everything shower just to feel like reset and everything, but I probably will do like a touch-up everything shower, like obviously another shampoo and everything before I go to Costa Rica. I'm gonna grab my laundry, and then we're gonna see what else we definitely need to add to this. But pretty much the next step with the suitcase is shoes, toiletries, and undergarments, which undergarments I'm gonna probably pack last, and then pajamas, which pajamas is kind of hard. Like, I don't know, like I just hate wasting space with like dingy pajamas, but I'm gonna see if I can find like a cute pajama set, a couple pajama sets to add into here, because I haven't unpacked pajamas yet. So I'm gonna get my laundry, and then I'm gonna pick the shoes that I'm gonna bring, and I'll come back to you guys. Okay guys, so I just gathered all my shoes that I wanted to bring, checked off some stuff on my list, and gathered some of my laundry. Some more is still currently in the dryer, so I'm gonna wait to go through all of it together. I don't think there's anything really that I want in this, so I figured we could go through the shoes together. So for starters, these are the pair of shoes that I'm gonna be wearing to the airport with this outfit right here. They're just my like cream and light pink Reeboks, and they're really like nice and easy to slip on and off, really comfy. I just like plain tennis shoes. Then to bring, I really hate having to bring shoes that I know I'm only gonna wear one time, because I'm not gonna be working out on vacation, but we are doing that waterfall hike, so I do need like running shoes. So I'm just bringing these plain white running shoes, and then I'm gonna bring these tan like off-white sandals for any other time on the trip. I might throw in some flip-flops too, because these are like more like nicer sandals, but I am gonna throw in these sandals to wear throughout the trip. You can honestly pair this with anything. I'm probably gonna throw in a pair of black flip-flops, because I just feel like flip-flops are more like casual sometimes, but these would be nice for like skirts and stuff. And then for my dinner outfit, I just have these little black kitten heels. These will work with anything, and they're just really cute, and obviously open toe. For right now, the plan is to put my shoes in my check bag since I have all that other space. I do want to be mindful of the weight of the bag, but if that becomes an issue, then I can move some of these shoes into my carry-on. But for right now, I'm gonna put them in my check bag. So here's the update. I'm kind of getting sick of this, kind of getting tired. Time check, it's 8:25, but the update is I fear my bags are gonna be too heavy. This is what I'm starting to get nervous about. I feel like I need to downsize on bathing suits, even though I keep looking at it and I'm like, I don't want to. But I put my bathing suits in one of these drawstring bags and took it out of like the pouch that's in my suitcase, because I want to leave that for undergarments. These bags, I got 2 of them, and they actually came with my carry-on bags. My carry-on actually gave me a lot of like little stuff with it. So it's a pretty good sized bag, and I'm gonna keep this one for like empty laundry, but this is what we're working with here, because this is option number 1. I have my bathing suits, but I can put them underneath in this compartment, and here's all my bathing suits. But the problem with that is I was also thinking, say my travel pillow that I was talking about from Saracen doesn't work, I wanted to have a neck pillow. So I have this cheetah neck pillow that I don't like. I hate lugging stuff around in the airport, so I guess it could clip onto my bag, but I just hate adding more weight. I'd rather this be the thing that goes under there now that I'm putting shoes in my bin. So I don't know. I feel like I definitely need to downsize on bathing suits either way, because this is a massive bag, but then again, it's a 6-day trip and we're literally only going to the beach and in the pool, so I don't really know. I need to start doing like vitamins and stuff. I completely forgot about that. Vitamins, Tylenol, like making a little kit to put into my airport kit. I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all of it. My laundry is still drying, so once that's done, we'll be really able to get a good look at everything. So right now, I think I'm gonna take a break, organize everything on my bed, and leave it until my laundry is done. That way I can decide. I did test the travel pillow in the car and it worked out really well, but I'm too embarrassed to try the travel pillow like alone when I'm on my flight to Massachusetts before Costa Rica. I might be able to, but like I feel like I'm just too embarrassed to not do it like without my dad or like without my stepsister there, because I feel like I'm just gonna be by myself like strapping in this thing on the seat. But it would be ideal if I would know if it could work then, because then I wouldn't have to lug it to Costa Rica. So, but I think I should bring this one either way just in case, because I don't want to be stuck on a 5-hour flight with no travel pillow. But I'm gonna just take a break for a little bit, maybe get some food, organize everything, clean up my room a little bit, and then come back to you guys, because I still need to start taking my everything shower and then working on like the more digital organization for the trip. Okay guys, it is currently 10 o'clock and I am now getting over it. So I think I'm gonna move this video into tomorrow morning as well. I don't have anything like that I have to do tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna finish this in the morning because your girl's getting tired. I just wanna relax. And while I'm relaxing tonight, I will be working on my computer to start cleaning off my SD cards, my external hard drive, get all of my like footage ready for the trip, as well as working on some homework for the trip. But I'm gonna move this into tomorrow because I also was like supposed to take my everything shower. I was supposed to show you like my hair products, like my toiletries, what I was gonna pack for that. I just don't have the energy right now. What I will show you is that I did change my case to my Costa Rica case. So it has my cute little Himalayan, or no, lilies on it. And then I put a new phone charm on my case just to refresh my phone. And then I'll show you also what I have so far. So here's the laundry. I'm gonna go through that tomorrow morning. And I obviously have my airport outfit here. This is what I have for this side. Honestly, what's stressing me out is not my outfits for Costa Rica. It's the fact that I have to now add stuff for Massachusetts as well, because the weather is so drastic, like the difference. So that's what I'm worried about when it comes to weight, because I haven't still added the pajamas, finished the hair stuff in here, or added any Massachusetts stuff, and it's getting a little bit on the heavy side for my liking. Still have to add like a couple final touches like leggings and stuff like that. I have to figure that out, but for now I have my hair scarves, everything, where I want my 2 pouches to be, because this is my skincare pouch, my makeup pouch. I'm still debating if my makeup might come in the carry-on with me. My 2 pairs of shoes in here, and then I also put my water shoes in this pouch, and then my sandals in this pouch, so that they already kind of have spots for that. I'm gonna put my undergarments in here because I think it's gonna be big enough, and I moved all of my bathing suits into this pouch, so I literally just put it on top of the clothes so that it wasn't in my way and it's not going to take up too much space, because I can also just put the extender on since I'm checking it. And then obviously here are all of my clothes so far. So that's kind of how I have it packed for right now. I don't even think I'll need the extender, but just in case. And then over here for my carry-on, currently I have my cheetah travel pillow and my Saracen travel pillow down here because I didn't know which one I wanted to bring, where I want to put it, so I put them both down there. I was debating like a travel blanket, but I'm just gonna have to be cold because I cannot be carrying anything else right now. I have my airport pouch, which is pretty much full at this point, where my passport's gonna be right here, my eye mask for the plane if my Saracen travel pillow doesn't work out, my little foot hammock, and this will be filled with all my tech, and then this will have my laptop. So I'm hoping that once I put in my tech and my laptop, that will be it for the carry-on. I will not have to put anything else in here because I do not want this to be heavy. Like the amount of hours and just where I'm gonna be holding this with my shoulder, I do not want this to be heavy. This is my first time not going without a backpack, so I just know that I don't want to be uncomfortable. I hope that just adding this and the laptop, then I'll be all set because this pouch has pretty much everything I need in here already. Over on this side is all the stuff that I like haven't gotten to. This is an extra pouch, don't need this. This is the purse I think I'm gonna bring just because it's super small, which means I can either put it in my carry-on or in my bag without adding too much extra weight. And it's just a perfect like everyday purse or dinner purse because I already have like totes and stuff. So I think it's just perfect to bring this along. This is the other travel pillow pillow for my stepsister. And then this is just stuff I have to get to tomorrow. So doing my jewelry tomorrow, and then like other accessories, which I don't have too much. It's mainly just the jewelry. That is the plan for right now. I'm currently doing some editing. Like I said, I'm doing computer work. I'm currently working on making like green screens for my videos, which I'm so excited for. I love doing this just to jazz it up because I want these videos to be super creative and just really capturing the trip. I feel like I haven't liked my videos too much recently because they've been super rushed, so I want to take the time to prep so I can do the best editing possible. That is the plan. I'm gonna move this all back onto the floor, take a shower. I don't know if it's gonna be an everything shower. I mean, it should be because then I'd have to do it tomorrow. I'm really like tired to do all that right now, so I probably will just take a normal body shower and then take an everything shower tomorrow, finish the packing tomorrow. I wanted to take a walk and show you some of the computer work that I'm doing too, and just kind of finalize everything tomorrow. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. That way we don't end off this video disorganized. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay everybody, so it is the next day and I want to show you guys where I'm at with my progress because I know this video is kind of getting pretty long, so I want to kind of wrap it up and show you what I've done this morning. It's already like 2 or 3 o'clock, so I've kind of just been spending the morning doing stuff off camera, working on my pouches, my carry-on, adding all the stuff that I needed to, the pajamas, everything, stuff for Massachusetts, doing more laundry, trying to figure out any final outfits. I've just been working on stuff like that, and I think I'm in a good place to stop for like the packing up today since I don't leave till Friday and it's currently Wednesday, so all the final touches can be put on. Everything, I did close it up and lift the bag. It doesn't seem like it's 50 pounds. It seems like it's probably like 38, 39-ish pounds. It's definitely pretty heavy, but because of how much I travel, I've gotten used to being able to eyeball it with just lifting it, how much it is. So I'm going to show you everything that I did so far. I also spent all night working on all of my folders and all my tech stuff, and I cleaned off my tech folder. Now what I have to do today is clean off my SD cards and my hard drive because I have not spent a lot of time doing that, as well as ordering another SD card for both of my cameras, my picture camera, my Canon M50, and this camera right here. I started to pack my tech pouch though, and then the plan is for today, it seems like super nice out, so I think I'm gonna take a walk because whenever I travel, I know I'm probably not gonna be working out, and I just like to get like that one final last like good workout in before I go on a trip, and it's just nice to like get my mind and everything reset before I go on a trip, and it seems to be pretty nice out, so hopefully I can get a little bit of sun in as well. And then when I come back, I'm going to take my everything shower. I don't know if I'm gonna shampoo today or just do everything else and shampoo closer to when I leave. And then for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna be working on lots of computer work. So let me show you what I've done so far, and then I'm gonna take a walk. So this is the progress that we've made. It looks kind of crazy. For this portion right here, I have some undergarments in this pocket, like socks and stuff in here. I have 2 pairs of shoes that didn't fit on top of here, so these are just like my sneakers that are gonna have to be for like the hike, and then my heels. This is all the other normal stuff that you guys saw already, the normal outfits that we chose, and I just stuck my purse on top of here. This stuff in the back is stuff that if this is not too heavy, I am going to be adding for Massachusetts so that I have enough outfits to wear while I'm there, and I will just probably throw that on top folded. Over here I have downsized my bathing suits, I have pajamas, skin, and makeup, and then this bag is filled with all of my accessories, so hair, scarves, all of that. Underneath I end up layering, I have my white robe because I love bringing my robes whenever we go on vacation. It's just my favorite thing, especially if hotels don't offer robes. It just like makes it feel so much nicer. And then I actually put my shoes in the bottom of my actual suitcase, so my sandals and stuff are actually zippered in the bottom of my suitcase so that I would have more space for other stuff. And this part closes very easily. I've already tried it. That is what the main suitcase is currently looking like. Now for my carry-on, which my carry-on, I did hear a lot of things about this carry-on, and this is similar to the Baze bag, how like there's not actually that much space inside. There's a lot of pockets, but inside, once you close the bag, you're not actually filling a lot up. So I did get a good amount of stuff in here. It's just kind of an awkward fit. I did test it with my laptop in here. I'm gonna have my headphones in here, blue light glasses, passport, my eye mask, a hair scarf, and this is my entire airport pouch right here with all of my essentials in it that we made earlier. I just updated it with my vitamins as well. So this has vitamins, you know, eye mask, everything in here. And then on this lower portion here where this could have been shoes, I put my cheetah neck pillow, so they're just like the normal memory foam neck pillow, my Saracen travel pillow so that I can test that out, and then I also have my foot hammock, so that all fit underneath here. So I'm just kind of using this as all my storage for my travel stuff. And then the last thing that will go in here with my laptop is over here is this pouch. So I started to pack my tech pouch. This is going to be my pouch with all of my camera equipment, my battery chargers, my regular chargers, my lights. I have my Octo Buddy in here. This is just going to be all the stuff that I'm going to be using on my trip to take pictures, vlogs, everything like that. So that is going to be what's going in there, just because I like to keep everything in my carry-on as stuff that is like, if we're to be lost, is like the most important stuff to me. So that's what's also in there. I also forgot to show you, in this pocket right here, I slipped in a book that me and my stepsister are reading. We're reading the sequel to The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, and that's everything that I'm keeping in here, and this will obviously close up like this and look like that on the plane. So I think it can fit underneath your seat if you lay it sideways like this. So that's probably what I'll do, or you can keep it in the overhead bin. Over here is just some final hair stuff, and I also have to get like my hair creams and everything that I have not added to the bag yet. I need to start getting on this. I also have like bonnets and stuff like that that I need to add for like when I'm sleeping. For right now, everything is looking pretty good. And of course, this is my airport outfit over here. I just stuck a simple black tee with it, like I was telling you guys before, because of how hot it's gonna be, just in case I want to take off my hoodie when we get there. So that should be good. And now I think I might get changed into something and take a quick walk. Nothing too long, even if it's just like checking the temperature outside and going outside really quick. I just want to get some nice little bit of sun. I did a little bit of tanning a couple of days ago, but I feel like I already faded. I hate going on vacation when I feel pale, so I want to make sure I'm getting all the vitamin D that I possibly can before going on my trip. That's just part of my vacation prep that I always have done. Since I live in Florida, I want to take advantage of the sun, just get a little bit golden, and let's go see if we can take a walk. Guys, so I just got out of my everything shower. I feel so good. I just moisturized my entire body, shaved everything, and I feel amazing. And I think this is where I'm going to end today's video, because I told you guys before I'm going to do my nails when I get to Massachusetts, so that it's closer to the time when we leave for Costa Rica, and any last minute stuff I'm going to be putting in my bag right before I leave. But we did amazing. Honestly, I feel so good because my bag is pretty much 98% packed. Carry-on's packed, laundry's done, my room is pretty much clean for the most part. We took a walk, which I always like getting my movement in before leaving, and I worked on my tech stuff. So now I'm probably just gonna eat some food and spend the rest of the day working on homework and editing, because I want to make sure my videos are all organized and everything for the trip. I think this is where I'm gonna end this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music, and I'll see you guys in Costa Rica. Bye guys.